Welcome, shall we observe the sun?
Wireeye.
Comet C 2022 E3 ZTF. 1 week from today, January 12, Comet ZTF C 2022 E3 makes its closest approach to the Sun, 1.11 astronomical units. Puffed up with solar heat, it will then head toward Earth for an even closer encounter, 0.28 astronomical units, on February 1. Here's what it looks like right now, photographed by Michael Jaeger of Jauling, Austria. Far-side sunspot emerges. A sunspot that produced a significant far-side explosion on January 3 is emerging over the Sun's southeastern limb. Its planet-sized dark core is inset in this image from NASA's Solar Dynamics Observatory. Although the sunspot is severely foreshortened and, probably, still partially hidden behind the edge of the Sun, we know a lot about it. The January 3 blast shows it is capable of very strong flares even up to a circumstantially X-class, and CMEs. It may even be an old friend, sunspot AR3163, which produced a fusillade of solar flares when it crossed the Earth side of the Sun in December. It will just be a few days before it is Earth-facing. I will keep my eye on this one. X-class solar flare. Sunspot AR3182 is living up to the hype. Fully visible for less than 24 hours, the active sunspot has already produced an intense X1.2 class solar flare. NASA's Solar Dynamics Observatory recorded the eruption on January 6 just before 1 o'clock Coordinated Universal Time. The explosion inflated a dome of glowing hot plasma, which hovered above the blast site for more than an hour. This may have contained the debris. So far, no coronal mass ejection (CME) has been observed emerging from the area. The dangerous sunspot. Newly emerging sunspot AR3182 poses a threat for strong solar flares. On January 3 it produced a probable X-class eruption on the far side of the Sun, followed on January 6 by a definite X-flare on the Earth side. Given the size and apparent complexity of this large active region, there's a good chance the explosions will continue in the days ahead. For the lunar observers, there is a full moon tonight. Illumination, 100%. Keep an eye out for